Ahoy, hoy. Jessetattoo here. And, Star Wars, baby. Star Wars. The Last Jedi. I went and seen that shit last night, and oh my god, I really enjoyed it. I was going in with very low expectations. I didn't love 7. I liked this one a lot better, surprisingly. I mean, don't get me wrong, Abrams did a good job. Episode 7 did really well. It wasn't bad. He had a near impossible task to try to make fanboys happy and the company happy, and yeah, a big task to do. And you know what? He didn't do a bad job. I look forward to episode 9. I'm going to do this review into 2 parts as best I can. I don't do many movie reviews, so please bear with me as I fumble through this a little bit. I'm going to start the first half as a non-spoiler, and then I will go on into a spoiler section. But to start with, I liked it. It was good. It was action-y. There was a lot of character development stuff that needed to happen. That, you know, holes that were left from episode 7, and more questions. There's still questions. They didn't answer everything, obviously, or there wouldn't be a need for a 9th movie. This movie, it felt like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi kind of snowballed together. It had a lot of elements of Empire. A lot. I don't want to get into too much spoiler stuff. I mean, obviously we've seen the Walker fight. There's a base. Finn is injured from the last film, kind of. There's more to it, but I can't get into that just yet. Porgs. These freaking things, I don't hate them. I did hate them. I used to see them in Walmart, and I would like, if you push all of the porgs together, they all go all at once, and it's pretty annoying. Kind of funny, though. They were pretty adorable. They were pretty funny, and they were all over this one island, and yep, I don't hate them. They are not Jar Jar. I was scared crapless that they were going to be Jar Jar and purely a marketing ploy. They probably were a marketing ploy, but they were cute, so whatever. Deal with it. Let's see here. Okay, I'll say this. It was actually a lot funnier than I expected as well. There was a lot more laughs to be had. I don't know how I felt about that half the time. I mean, every time a joke happened and I laughed, I almost felt guilty for laughing. I was just like, but this is like my favorite science fiction franchise. I shouldn't be laughing right now. I should be in awe of, like, ooh. There's a couple of sequences I wish I had that on DVD so I could have rewound it and watched them again and again and again and slowed some sequences down, because you're assaulted with so much. There's a few times where you're just assaulted with so many different races and aliens and technologies and droids and all this stuff going on in this one sequence. It is just so much that you just like, oh, you want to slow it down and observe what's happening. But, you know, it's a movie theater, you can't. Also, I got a crippling headache from the big 3D goggles. I was kind of crooked my neck like this the whole movie, and oh my god, I hurt so bad driving home. It was just insane. Anyway, enough wasting time, I suppose. Let's just get on to the spoiler section of this. Okay, I'm giving everybody the warning. I'm going to get into spoilers now, so we're just going to do a countdown here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, spoilers. Here we go. We get to see Luke using a lightsaber. That's what you all wanted to hear, right? That's what I wanted to hear. I know I was freaked out about that. Luke looked like he was a wuss. He was all scared. I don't want to teach you. This force scares me now. I'm old and cranky. Yeah, Luke is weird but cool. Also, since we're in the spoiler section, I don't get to hold back. Fucking Yoda. Oh my god, probably shouldn't have swore. Oops. Oh my god. Oh god, the puppet looked so good. It was like such a good replica of the original puppet that I kept wondering if it was CG or an actual puppet, and there's no way that wasn't a puppet. But like, it looked weird, but in a good way. It looked like the old Yoda does. We have rose-colored glasses. We forget what that frickin' puppet looked like in like 1981, or 1980. Terrible Star Wars fan. But it was well handled. It was good. It was funny, and it was good. Let's see what else here. There's a sequence. You might have seen this picture leaked online of the Falcon with the fire. Chewie is sitting there roasting some porgs over that fire, and he's about to eat one, and it looks so juicy and good. And all these other porgs are looking up at him like, and big anime eyes, and he's just like, just can't eat it. And it was just, I don't know, it was kind of funny. Let's see here. God. Snoke. We get to see some Snoke in person. He's freaking scary, man. He's a pretty scary dude. We did not get to get his origin. And Rey kills him. I like the spoiler section. I can just say whatever the hell I want. Rey, there's this sequence where, very much like Jedi, where Vader. God, I'm gonna be like Vader and Luke, and Rey and Kylo are talking in front of the thing, and they're like, she's trying to convert him, and he's trying to sort of obey his master, and the master's confident that that he's got his frickin' talons in Kylo good, and then like there's this sequence where Kylo's supposed to kill her, and sort of like her saber's on the side of his the side of Snoke's throne, and it starts turning a little bit, and it looked like Kylo was doing it, and then the hilt turns so it's pointing Snoke, and then it ignites, and it was Rey doing it with her mind from behind, and then pulls it through him and catches it, and it cuts Snoke in half. She kills him, like, without even trying, really. Like, it was pretty brutal. And he just fell in half, and he got Darth Mauled. And that's it, man. We get no explanation of who he was. He looks pretty dead. I mean, they might try to bring him back. I don't know. Apparently, the Star Wars universe does have the technology to bring a half body back, because Kylo Ren, Darth Maul was cut right in half around the belly button, just above the waist, just a little bit, and he got brought back to life, man. He's on some spider legs and stuff, Clone Wars stuff, if you don't know the reference. Okay, let me see here. What else? What else haven't I discussed yet? Poe Dameron is a badass pilot, for real. Like, I know they're trying to make him a badass pilot, but he is seriously badass. There's this opening sequence with they're taking out this big Star Destroyer, and oh my god, it was just very cool, very well done. Oh god, there was so much to talk about. I'm a little bit lost. I mean, it was last night, so like, I wanted to do this last night, but I had such a crippling headache from the 3D movie. I just couldn't. I couldn't do nothing but go to sleep. It was good. You should go see it. That's the bottom line. Oh, we get to see who. Pardon me. You're all waiting for it. You're like, screw Snoke, screw all that other stuff. Who is Rey's parents? I'll tell you who Rey's parents are. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I'm doing that. Nobody. She has literally no fancy blood. She is just, her parents were junk dealers and they sold her for money. That was it. I was very lacklusterly disappointed in this. I really truly thought that she was the granddaughter of the love child of Obi-Wan and Duchess Satine. Do some math on that. Calculate that up. It really does add up quite a bit. They also Obi-Wan was talking to her when she picked up the saber in the first movie, or 7th movie. it made sense. It really did. It added up. There's an Obi-Wan movie coming out. I figured they could have tied her origin in with that a little bit. I don't know, man. But no, that's not the way she went. After all was said and done, the movie ended. I mean, it ended kind of on a note of Kylo is reborn as a badass Sith. He's pissed right off, and he's gonna. Well, he's not a Sith. He's something new. A lot of this movie did not go the way I was expecting, but I liked what it did. It busted up the universe quite a bit, man. It changed some things. It's interesting. The final sort of sequence was, as everything was sort of wrapping up, there was this little boy who was on this one planet. They just kind of showed him really quickly. He was kind of irrelevant at the time. And they were all like reenacting some of the battle that had just happened between like the rebels and stuff. And I guess word travels fast around the universe, right? And these kids are like playing with like some toys or whatever and trying to like reenact it and have some fun. And they get caught by, I don't know, their slave master or something. And they go running off, and the little boy goes to grab his broom and force grabs the broom and starts sweeping, and he's looking up to the stars and kind of holds the broom out like a lightsaber. And I got fucking chills, man. I got like tingles all up me. It was just like, oh my god, I remember being that kid holding like a flashlight out in the dark in the fog. Oh my god, like it hit something pretty heavy, man. That was a good way to go out. Like, bravo. I am pretty pumped for the next movie. I need to see this again. It was so much that I was barely able to absorb it all. I know I'm butchering this review and not giving you half of what you know or what you need to know, but I don't do many of these, like I said, and I'm just trying to break my way into it a little bit. So I hope you kind of enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you feel that I forgot something or I'm terrible at this and I shouldn't do it anymore, also tell me in the comments below. If you did like this, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, and may the Force be with you.